All right, same recipe, one different ingredient for the, let's see if this will zoom in a little bit, not zoom in, but come in clear. So for this cheese dip slash sauce, we're going to use this. So normally I would use Follow Your Heart or thrivemarket.com shaker cheese vegan. Hold on one second here. But they've been out of stock for a while, so I got this. And this is good, just not as good as theirs, because theirs is actually a vegan cheese already. I turn it into block cheese. I turn it into, for cutting for cheese and crackers and all kinds of other stuff. And I also make this cheese sauce. So we substitute this nutritional yeast, and if you can see that. Right, you decide if you can eat this. To me, it tastes like, ready for this? It tastes like, and I haven't used this in years, it tastes like broiled chicken skin, slightly fried chicken skin. That's what it tastes like. But don't worry, when you make the cheese and stuff, you won't taste that. And here's the key ingredients. Oh, I forgot my other ingredient. So you can use, they only had this non-GMO version in a recyclable container number 1 as roasted. The raw have been out of stock for a long time. So if you do use that, be mindful of the salt that's already in there before you add any salt you might need. Some olive oil, some pepper. Here's a can of potatoes. I used about maybe a third because it was filled with water, so it looks like a half a can, but it's not. I probably use about a third a can of potato. You want to go mostly heavy on the cashew, so keeping that in mind, just throw in like a third of the can of potatoes. Keep adding cashews and a little water until you get the flavor you want, and do the same thing with this right here. Keep adding this until you get the flavor you want, and just drizzle some olive oil. And then I added salt and pepper, and to make it bring out a more cheesier flavor, you won't taste onion powder like overpowered, so just a little bit of it, and get that into taste, and it will come together nicely. Let me check here again. Yeah, that's good. It will have a cashew type flavor. I guess you can keep on going with this, but I got it probably where I want it now. And so, yeah, it's a good way to do a vegan cheese dip. Don't not purify it. Well, yeah, what's this thing called? Processor. Don't process it too much, because if you want to do a dip first and put some aside, you want to keep it a little bit thicker. But if you want, what I'm going to do is a cheese sauce. So, like for mac and cheese, or yeah, well, I'm going to do mac and cheese. I'm going to show you this dish I made last night that I'm going to add to it tomorrow. Then you want to process it and add a little more water to it, and keep the taste going, whatever you have to add, as you go. It's that simple and easy. And I may even add a little bit more of this, but like I said, it's to taste. Just make sure you don't go too heavy on the potatoes, because then it's going to taste potatoey. And then you add the cashews until it smooths in. You get that flavor out like you want it, and then add this, and you get, and again, until you get that flavor and the texture that you want. Now over here is a beef beef stroganoff I made. It looks cheesy, but it's not. It's gravy, and these are like beef. I'll show you real quickly, so in case you like it. So I just tried this the other night. It's really good. I would say it's more like pot roast. Great texture to it. Good taste. Again, it's wheat though, so if you can't eat wheat, the company is called CPG Unmeat, I guess. I just saw this by accident. Here's some of the ingredients. Alright, and anyway, it was really good, so I wanted to decide what I wanted to do with it. So I had this beef stroganoff type idea. There's some tomatoes and red bell pepper, salt, pepper in it, and it's just left over from the other night. I don't know exactly what beef stroganoff has in it, but I thought it would be a good idea. It came out really good. I just threw it in there after the couscous cooked, warmed it up, put a lid on it, and that's it. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'll warm this up and I'm going to add some of this cheese sauce and swirl that cheese sauce in there. Normally I would make a mac and cheese. Oh, well, I got you here. All right, so I make mac and cheese a lot. Like I said, I just substitute Follow Your Heart Shaker cheese or Thrive Market Shaker cheese for that. And I make, I put the tomatoes in it, sometimes avocado, and maybe red bell pepper in it. But I bought this, and this I had a few nights ago. This is like a pork flavored luncheon meat by the same company. And I'm using it on crackers now. I'll give you a little show of it. Here, I have this for dinner. So that's what it looks like. Looks like bologna or olive loaf, which is bologna with olives in it. It's soft. It's cuttable. It's not spreadable. And it works good on crackers, and it tastes like bologna. But I decided to try to fry it up while I was making something else, and I'm glad I did, because once it fries up and you slice it, it tastes exactly like a hot dog. It's kind of bland. Hold on one second. There it goes. It's kind of bland as a bologna, but when you cook it, it turns out to be a really strong flavored hot dog. Flavor comes out really good in it. This was actually the opposite. Strong flavor out of the can, weakened when it heated up and cooked it a little bit. But what I'm sharing this with you is because a lot of people, like myself, used to grow up in America with mac and cheese with hot dogs in it. So for you and your kids, you might want to like that. Try this out. These were only like $3 a piece, $4 a piece, I think, maybe, for this. It's basically the size of the can. I had a hard time getting the can out. I had to squeeze and squeeze and squish and squeeze and squeeze to get it out. And again, it's good because it's in a can. It can be recycled. Hot dogs and sausages by Smart Life, vegan and everything, they come in that plastic stuff that gets thrown in the garbage. So this is a good alternative, and it's really good tasting. So I'll be using this cheese sauce, this mac, and those hot dogs to make a mac and cheese hot dog. I'll probably make a quick video of it. But this is the cheese sauce. This is with nutritional yeast. It's real simple and easy. Is it going to be like incredibly cheesy? No. But it does work. And when you mix it with other things and everything, it comes out really, really good. All right? So try it out. Let me know how you know. Your kids will love it. Pick this up for your kids. If you're buying vegan hot dogs or you never had a vegan hot dog, but if you're buying that Smart Life or Field Roast or whatever else, those plastics go in the landfill or in the water. I'm telling you right now, get this, and you can do it. There's another company called Loma Linda Simple Franks. It's in a blue and white can, but they're expensive. That's like $8 to $9 a can. Again, that's called Loma Linda. Go to their website, Simple Dogs, I think they're called. There's like 8 hot dogs in a can for like $8 or $9. Kind of expensive. This you get the same type of taste and everything. This is 11 ounces. I don't know how that would equate to the regular size 8 hot dogs, but you can do good with this, and your kids will like that, and you can recycle that with steel cans. All right, so that's it. Just wanted to share that with you and your family. All right, lots of love to you. Bye.